Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tarun again, back with another fitness video. So I've started this whole series around Ayurveda and natural herbs that Indian natural herbs that we tend to overlook and haven't been using in our daily life. So I talked about Shilajit in my last video. Before that I talked about Ashwagandha. These are some of the things that we know about them, but we hardly get to use them. So in this video, in continuation to that, I want to talk about something which all of us know, or some of us want to know, and some of us are a little confused, does it work or not. I'm talking about Garcinia cambogia, whatever, whichever way you want to call it. Now, this is one of these herbs that the world about a year back was talking about it. It was considered to be one of the most potent fat burner that anybody could get their hands on. Everybody was talking about it, right from Oprah to a lot of people. They thought that they finally found a fix to weight loss, and everybody was going gaga over it. But this is actually an Ayurveda herb. In India it's called Vrikshamla. But we really didn't know about it. We only know it at Garcinia cambogia because everybody talks about it. So in this video I want to talk about does Garcinia work for your weight loss goal, or is it effective? I tried it, and here's my experience, candid experience of Garcinia for you. Now understand that any Ayurveda product or supplement you would take, it has to be slow. All these things that they work are very, very slow in nature. So if you're expecting miracle results, hey, it's not going to happen. Whether it's your Shilajit or whether it's Ashwagandha or anything which is natural takes its own course. If you're looking out for a quick fix, hey, a Garcinia will not help you lose weight overnight like an ephedra, which is a banned substance now, or any other fat burner which will make you, which raises your heart rate and makes you want to train and work out and sweat more and make you lose more weight. So Garcinia doesn't work like that. Now Garcinia's principal ingredient is called HCA. It's called hydrocitric acid. What it typically does is, what the world says it does is, it kind of helps you convert those fats into energy. I'm not going to complicate it. So typically what you really have to do when you supplement your diet with Garcinia is take one pill before every meal, because what is said that Garcinia will help you block the carb usage, which means that you'll be able to burn energy faster. Now you would wonder that, hey, there are many supplements who do that. Will it work, will it not work? Yes, it works very, very, very slow, because see, the idea for weight loss is one of the key ingredient to successful weight loss remedy is suppression of hunger, which means that you really have to feel full. Serotonin, which is one of our satiety hormone, is responsible for that, so it kind of helps there. But now understand, because we are so impatient with our goals, we want quick results, and this tend to kind of make us feel that hey, Garcinia doesn't work, it didn't work on me. And I kind of spoke with many people about Garcinia, and all of them, most of them had one thing to say: it didn't do anything for me. Maybe because they just kind of gave up after a few days, after a week or 2 weeks, because you understand, as I said, Ayurveda or anything which is natural, you have to give at least 2 to 3 months, at least 8 to 12 weeks for it to kick in. And it actually helps in inhibiting fat buildup, and it also helps in breaking down your fat cells. But again, you have to give yourself some time for it to kick in. Now, what has been my experience with Garcinia? Now, I knew it that it's going to be a slow process, so obviously I didn't have any huge expectations that the first week going to be like that, the second week going to be like that. No, I kind of gave a good amount of time for it to kick in, and trust me, it did kick in. So much so that you may have heard of a lot of fat burners, methyl drain, which has ephedra in it. I actually had to stop that because this fat burner was working so bloody well. I don't call Garcinia as a fat burner, I call it more of a herb because it actually helps me. And that's why I always feel that people always go to that international route of trying out food supplements and fat burners. Whereas if you were to look around in the Indian market, there's so much good stuff, man, right from Indian protein and this Ayurveda stuff. There's no dearth of it. And you know, Garcinia, if you were to take an international supplement, it'll cost you a lot. It'll rake into about 2,000, 3,000. But if you were to take an Indian supplement, it would not cost you more than 3, 4, 500 rupees. Yes, the potency of it may differ, you know, because it's Indian, so chances, same goes for Tribulus. Like, you know, if you were to buy an Indian Tribulus which is 10-tex, it's going to cost you 100 rupees for 10 tablets. But if you were to buy a Tribulus, you know, from an international supplement, which is going to cost you 1,200 rupees, obviously the mg to mg ratio will be a lot higher in an international brand. But hey, you always want to try it from a smaller dose, then probably, you know, take it up to a higher dosage. That's why I always tell you, you know, do not underestimate Ayurveda, do not underestimate Indian supplements, because they are the supplements, you know, they are natural, you know, most of them are side effects free, and they actually work. But the only thing that we really need to work is on our patience level, because when it comes to weight loss, we all are impatient. But you need to understand that it takes us good amount of time to put on weight, and similarly it's going to take us some amount of time to actually get rid of that weight too. So in my humble request and opinion, try Garcinia. It will work, but please give it some time. So this has been my candid experience with Garcinia. So if you have any questions around it, feel free to reach out to me either on my WhatsApp channel or on my YouTube or on my Facebook. I'll be very happy to take you through what exactly the benefits of Garcinia could be. So until we meet again, peace.